Welcome to Home Team Advantage. I'm Gary Gimbetti along with Mike Egan, and
Hey, before we get started, we have to wish our producer, director extraordinaire, happy birthday today.
all right.
You know what to say about 69ers?
Is that what he is now?
69.
He doesn't look a day over 75.
No,
So he's doing pretty good for
got a
being
pretty good limp
69.
for a 69-year-old.
Yeah.
That's gonna get fixed.
Yeah.
But hey, were we on last
and
week?
our official sponsor,
Water.
H2O.
Were we on last week?
We're on every
Yeah, I
week.
think we were.
It's Primo water.
So
Oh, Primo water.
we actually have some stuff to talk about today.
Yes.
We have high school sports are starting in full swing. Tennis team, I don't know how they did against Rapids yesterday because Gary did not send me any
Uh-oh.
results. The volleyball team though opened up yesterday and they beat Deer River 3-0. I don't remember the scores of the sets, but they dominated set one. Set two they were dominating. Deer River came back, but this time Hibbing held them off. So they won set two. Set three again, they got out to a lead. Deer River fought back to make it was like 23-23. And then Hibbing got the last 2 points. So I thought it was a very efficient match for them. It looks like these girls have put some time and effort into it, and hopefully things turn around.
Good. That's
So-
a good start compared to the problems they had last year.
Well, I don't remember if they always seem to open with Deer River because Lauren and her sister Lee coach those teams.
Oh, okay.
And I think they're twin sisters, if I'm not mistaken. So they always open with each other. And I can't remember how they did last year over in Deer River, but at least this year now they've got a win, and now they can hopefully keep improving and have a very successful season. And that would be it actually for the sports.
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking of the Minnesota High School League now, it's thinking about extending baseball and softball for
Oh,
next
yeah?
year.
really, I haven't heard that.
So maybe they should move golf.
Well, yeah, not a bad idea.
But anyways, sorry.
So our football blitz section comes out tomorrow in the Mesabi Tribune. I've talked to obviously all the coaches on my side, but we talked about Hibbing a little bit, and it sounds like he's got 11 seniors, according to his list of players. He's got about 8 or 9 juniors, but he's got a big sophomore class.
Good.
And a lot of those sophomores will be vying for spots. And he says they've been pushing each other. And he says those sophomores could take some spots, maybe some ninth graders even.
Wow.
But it sounds like they hit the weight room this past year, and they're all bigger and stronger, and we'll see.
Well, let's hope that the seniors all stay healthy
Yes.
and that they do have some key players in some positions that have some experience. So, and if he can platoon and not have to have kids play two-way, that's going to be a big plus for him this year, I think. So,
Well, and that's what he told me. That's what they want to do. They're trying to fit kids into positions. He wants, obviously, you need 5 linemen, but he wants 7 or 8 of them that are able to play in that spot if they need to. And it's gonna be interesting to see. But they start on the road. Their first 2 games, they go to Pine City and then they go to North Branch, which makes absolutely no sense. When you have Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin, 25 miles away from
yeah,
here?
and are playing 11-man now.
Yeah. Well, they've always, Greenway, GNK has always played 11 man.
No, but I'm just saying Cherry and
Well, Cherry, yeah, you're not going to probably schedule A teams if
Must
you
be
don't
the
have
water.
to. So, but yeah, I hope, let's hope that that they can. But one of the things he did say though is these kids are holding themselves accountable. If a kid misses practice, he gets dropped down
oh,
and plays another position that he might not want to play until he earns his way back.
oh, good.
And that's not on the coaching staff.
No.
That's on the players themselves, or especially the sophomores evidently. I don't know if the seniors and juniors are doing that, but it's, so good for them for holding each other
Yeah.
accountable for coming to practice,
Well, maybe the culture's starting to change a little bit.
Well, let's hope that it does, because it'll be fun to have them come back. And, they had 2 wins last year. I think they had 2 wins the previous year. Pine City is one of the teams they beat the last 2 years. So I don't know how Pine City will be, but we'll see. North Branch is hit and miss, I think, sometimes. Sometimes they're really good, and
Right.
sometimes they're average. But we'll see.
Good.
But some computerized thing he told me was set them up to play North Branch, and
Oh. Well, the other thing too, a lot of those games are set up 2 years in advance, so it's not like they,
Mm.
you know.
well, yeah, but it's just
Schedule-wise.
easier. Yeah, but it's just easier in transportation mode wise
Well.
to go to Coleraine or Nashwauk than.
Well, it'd
go
be
down
nice
North
to
Branch.
nice to come home at 2-0 and have your first home game
Well,
undefeated. That'd be pretty sweet.
yeah, that would, and it's already tie your mark from
last year.
2 years, the last 2 years. You might have a chance to win 3 or 4 or 5
Yep.
games this year. Get a home playoff game and go from there.
Good.
Swimming they've started practice. I guess the pool's been down. So, which isn't, I'm sure Mr. Venziano isn't too happy about the pool. Something happened in one of those, the room that's out in the auto shop building. Something down there, or some
Oh.
line or something broke and the pool wasn't
Oh,
warm enough.
yeah. They were trying to fix that because they had the parking lot tore up in between, the open field and the building there. So yeah.
So I don't know what exactly what happened, but yeah, hopefully they have that corrected, and now the kids are back in the pool. Soccer teams, I should look in here to see. I don't want to waste time, first we'll go with cross country, which opened their season
Yesterday.
yesterday at the Twin Ports meet in Duluth at Lester Park, and both the boys and the girls finished 4th. But individually, Jake Wally was 6th, Charlie Janisich was 7th, and Brady Janisich was 10th
Good.
over for the boys' side. And then it takes 5 to score, obviously. Looking here, Sam Baumgartner was 23rd, I believe. I can't see very well today because I needed my cheaters.
That's why you're drinking water today.
And Jack Bottoms was 29th, so that would have been Hibbing's top 5 runners there. And according to Mr. Please, he said they ran a lot better than they expected them to
Yeah.
run.
And a tougher course, from my understanding. about
Yes, it
hilly.
wasn't a golf course, it was on the ski trails.
Yeah.
So that would have been, so it wasn't a PR course by any means. Try to, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. The girls all finished 4th.
Yep.
I believe Avery Kukowski was,
Top runner for the girls.
I think she was 10th, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not wrong there. But we'll see here.
I'll give a shout out to my granddaughter that won the junior varsity meet
Yeah,
for the girls.
she did. High school cross country. Oh, maybe I can't open it in there. Oh, I should be able to. I don't know why not. You gotta have that first
Can we
part
get that
open.
theme song from Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Hey, how about them twins? Swept by one of the worst teams in the league.
Oh. Yeah, they seem to have a habit of doing that because they lost
Yep.
to Colorado a couple times, 3 times or
Yep.
2 times. I'll get back in there. I'll be there in a second.
It's all right. What other fall sports? Are we missing anyone? We got football, swimming, volleyball.
Well, the soccer
country
teams,
and
we also
soccer.
have that, yes. And I believe they have games coming up here maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
They play at home.
And hopefully they're playing on the
They'll play at
new field.
Yeah, they'll play at Cheever Stadium. Okay, Avery was 11th, according to this. Hannah Farnsworth was 21st. Ava Vidmar 24th. Bailey Bottoms was 30th. And Emma Matvey was 34th, so they were the 5 runners for that. And again, your granddaughter Ava was first in the junior high
Yep.
or JV meet. So you throw her into the mix, and they might just have one of those teams where it's going to be hard to beat them again.
Well, they've 2 years, 3 years in a row they've
Well,
won.
4, I think.
4 years now?
4 years in a row. So they're going on trying to go on a 5-peat as far
Yeah.
as the Section 7A goes. I also now got to make sure I know.
He was all prepared to do this before we came on the air, but we had to get the brakes fixed on
Yeah,
the
we-
truck first.
Yeah, like I say, we're never prepared, so it doesn't matter.
Who's gonna stop by, but he.
That's why 3 people watch us. Well, 4, depends.
There we go.
Modern technology.
Yeah, it's,
Glad you
it's
know it.
great until you can't find
I
anything.
know what you're doing. I couldn't find the weather report if I had to on the phone.
Plus, my contacts don't match. Both of them are. I can see far distances, but I can't read then.
No.
So that's why my left contact is usually weaker than my other one, my
I'll just
right one.
cover one eye and go, "Arr!"
Well, I know the tennis team today is in Bemidji, and then they go to Crookston tomorrow.
Okay.
They've done a decent job. I mean, I don't know how they did yesterday, but let's see here. Yeah, they're in Crookston. Let's see. Football team scrimmages in Deer River tomorrow.
That's usually a given every year.
Yep. And they're hoping to be the ones that set the tone.
I was going to say that usually when you go up to Deer River to play, you know you're going to get beat on.
The Hibbing girls soccer team plays at noon tomorrow here against St. Croix Prep. And the boys play at 2:00 against, looks like North Branch.
Oh,
So both those games will be at Cheever Field, I believe.
good.
Oh wait, no, I guess the boys game is at North Branch.
Oh.
So the girls soccer team is the only game in town tomorrow at noon against St.
Yep.
Croix Prep.
How about the
So-
college? Do you have anything going during the fall?
No,
That-
they
that-
do
no
not
teams?
have anything going. They had a volleyball coach last year, and all of a sudden he thought it was too much work, which I'm sure it is with what he does in Chisholm.
Yeah.
Travis Vaki, and he did a good job last year with them, but then he just thought it was too much to handle, so he gave it up. And they tried to hire somebody, and they did hire somebody, and then
That somebody left.
yeah, that somebody didn't want to do it. I can
Oh.
tell you off air
No.
about that. Not a whole lot, but so they don't have volleyball, so now they don't have football this year.
Yep.
They are trying. They did hire a women's basketball coach,
Good.
so we'll see if he can get.
She.
But that was, I don't know. No, I don't know if it was. I think it's a he,
Oh,
because I think he was an assistant with the men's last year,
okay.
and but they hired him in April, I think.
See if they get enough girls to come out.
Well,
and
yeah,
play.
I mean that's a tough time to hire somebody
Yeah.
because you don't have a whole lot of time to. So we'll
Recruit.
see what happens.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, at least they're trying to do something.
Well, I know, but you don't have any sports there in the
Yeah.
fall. I mean,
And
that,
I can understand Mr. Vodke's position too, with that being over at Chisholm, he's the AD over there, and with the new school and everything else going
yeah.
on. So
But now they lost. I mean, he had Pete Girls signed to play, and now who knows? They probably lost him maybe to Masabi Range or maybe
Okay.
Itasca. You never know. I mean, there was one Hibbing girl that signed really early last year, and now I hope she had found a spot
Yeah.
to play. I hope she's went to somewhere and gets a chance to play. So, but other than that, yeah.
well, and going back to take a minute or two, just talk a little bit about we talked earlier about the football program and the number of kids they have out. You kind of went through some of the outlining schools and what they have they don't have enough kids,
No, I think Chisholm had 20.
and you're playing 11 man,
Yep, and Cherry had
but 16, 17,
16
something
to
like
20, somewhere in there. you know, and now they're going up to 11 man,
Yep.
and I don't know, we'll see. I mean, they're excited. Obviously, Coach Stevenson at Cherry is excited
Yep.
about it, but we'll see what happens.
I just don't understand why they want to make that jump. I mean, is 9-man losing its lure, or?
I don't know why they had to. Obviously, it comes down to enrollment,
Correct.
and I just can't see where they have enough students, and maybe they do. Maybe Cherry's had a big boom when it comes to students entering their school. I don't know,
Yes, they have.
but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. And Cherry and Mountain Iron play the first week of the season.
Oh, boy. That should be interesting.
Yeah, so, and I don't know if Cherry's field is, and I'm sure they're working on it, but I don't know if it was a 100-yard regulation field for 11 man. I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
It's gonna be tough to move those light posts back.
Well, I know, because it's 50 yards wide for
Yeah.
11 man or
Yeah.
something. So I don't know if somebody asked me that the other day, if they had their field was set up for 11 man football, but you know, obviously Mountain Irons is.
Well, if they need a field to play on, there's a beautiful field in Hibbing that's
Well.
ready to go.
That's right. You can come here and play.
Come here and play.
Make my job easier than
There you go,
travel,
travel.
on the highway.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So that pretty much covers the high school and the college scene, so we might as well move on to our
our
topic and
Yeah.
that we always love talking about, and I'll let you start with the Twins.
Well, I'll let you start with the Twins.
Who?
That team that plays baseball down
I'd
in
rather,
the,
you're better off going over to St. Paul to watch them play. than
Play.
play.
well, that's all that's playing up at the major league
Yep.
level right now. I don't. Did they give up on the season?
I think they have. And I think their manager has too. I mean, granted, I'm not a professional coach and I don't know, but when you got first and second and nobody out, don't you usually bunt the ball and move people forward? And his comment was, we don't know how to bunt.
Oh well.
So you're getting paid $3 million a year or whatever it is, and you don't know how to bunt the ball.
Mm,
I have more joy watching the Little League World Series than I do
Yeah.
watching the Twins.
well, they threw the white flag up when they had that fire sale
Yeah.
at the trade deadline, and I just can't believe that a team would actually do that.
And, don't get them wrong. I mean, there is some good players. That Kitchell
Keishal is good.
looks pretty good, and they got Brooks playing short now, which is his natural spot. Royce Lewis has been
Well, he hasn't hit like he should be
No.
hitting. And I don't know why. I mean, it's not like he's played the last 2 months,
something like that. Yeah.
so he should be back in a groove that you'd think to start hitting the ball a little bit
But
better.
how do you win as a professional baseball team when your batting average for a team is like 193 or something
Well,
like
yeah,
that?
especially with runners in scoring position, they're not hitting. With bases loaded, they're not hitting.
Nope.
They hit. I don't know how many grand slams every other team has, but until Lee hit that one, they didn't have one grand slam all
Right.
year. Now it's not the easiest thing to do, and you don't get that opportunity very often.
No. But their starting pitchers aren't.
Don't even go there and
Well,
say
they got
that they're
one,
good.
Ryan.
Ryan,
Who can go more than 5 innings?
yeah.
But their relief pitching,
Oh, it's awful.
terrible.
I mean, they thought they got rid of. I thought their other bullpen was bad. This one's even worse. They should have kept those guys. But hey, they never met expectations this year, and they wanted to cut payroll because obviously the Pohlads did not sell the team.
Right.
They took in some minority owners maybe to help pay off their debt, which I don't know. Should they? I don't even know. I guess I don't have that much money. I don't know how much debt they're in.
Well, I'm sure it's millions, but they built the stadium just for the Twins, and now you're gonna have a losing season, maybe 2 times in a row, and all of a sudden, and then the talk will be, well, maybe we should move the team. Hopefully, the Pohlads sell the team before they do that.
I don't think they're going to sell it.
I wish Ziggy would step up and buy the damn thing from them.
Well, that would be nice to have a different face owning
Yep.
the team. I think.
A competitive face.
Yeah.
I mean, one that wants to
To
win.
win.
No matter what the Twins front office says, there's no desire for them to win a game.
No, and they want to. That's what the poll ads say. They want to win, but you don't. You didn't act like that this year. You sold the ship. You sold the ship, and
Yep.
and this team's going to struggle to win 70 games. I think. I don't if they
You think
can.
Rocky will be back?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to blame him because he didn't make the trades.
No, he didn't, but I'm sure he had input on it. And I
Well-
guess if I were an owner and we're as bad as we are, I'd start from the manager and move all the way down. Their hitting coach, I don't know if they even exist. Pitching coach,
He's got it. Yeah, wouldn't doubt that he would be gone,
Yeah.
but again, he's not out there throwing for him.
nope.
But I don't know what good he does. I don't know what good any pitching coach does. I mean, I'm sure they work out flaws in some deliveries
Right.
and stuff when they see them, but when you have pitchers like they have pitching, I mean, I can't even tell you who they are. I mean, there's an Adams,
Funkenberger?
Cody Funderburk. He's a relief pitcher. Zebby Matthews, I don't know if he's a legitimate
Yep.
starter in the MLB. I mean, I don't know. They seem to know better than we do,
Well,
but they don't show it when they go out and pitch to these major
No.
league hitters. So I don't know. It's
complete
just,
overhaul next year.
it's a cluster, is what it is.
Yep.
And I can't say the second word because the FCC would get on
That's
us.
that pitcher, Funkenberg. What's his name?
Funderburk. Yeah, be careful.
Yes. Well, anyways, what do we got? Vikings?
Well, the Vikings, their last preseason game is tonight against Indianapolis. They so far the big talk is Max Brosmer being one of their
I think he
backup
should be.
quarterback.
I think he should be the way he's played.
Well, and he's going to get a lot of time tonight.
Tennessee Titans.
Or
Yes.
Tennessee Titans, that's who they play. Thank you.
Yeah.
Disembodied voice.
And they got rid of their starting nose tackle. They traded him off to the Jets.
And somehow they think that they're going to be able to maybe get a receiver in there for Addison when he's suspended for those 3
Well,
games.
the rumor on the street
Right.
is they're looking at maybe trying to bring Thielen back because
Back.
they by getting rid of that nose tackle, they saved like $4 million or something like that. But then there was talk about them trying to get the young kid from Miami that used to play for Kansas City,
No,
Tyree Hill.
Hill, yeah,
And but do you want that headache too?
no.
You know?
I'll take his ability
Oh yeah.
as long as he's playing like he is capable of playing
Right.
because he's been a pretty good receiver.
They better get somebody because you know the teams are going to figure out how to cover Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah,
If they got nobody else. And, their tight ends need to be more productive this year than they were last year. And so we'll see. You know, the hype has started. We'll see what JJ does at quarterback.
well, that's going to tell the story of how the team finishes
Yeah.
this year is how well McCarthy plays. And and if he doesn't play well, it's only his first year.
Right.
I mean, you can't throw him in a dumpster because he doesn't maybe
Yeah.
play well. He's got to learn the game. I mean, he had a whole year off, so it's like he's not gonna.
Well, if they can establish a running game, I think that would really help.
Yes.
And open it up. But got a lot of weapons to work with, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Wild. The big rumor now is the Rossi. Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah.
They don't know if they're going to sign him or if they're going to
No.
sign him. Or
Well,
what they're gonna
I
do.
haven't seen anything on the Wild or the
They're kind of like the
Timberwolves.
Twins
Yeah, I
and the
don't.
Timberwolves.
They've been pretty quiet. They haven't signed Kirill Kaprizov yet.
Right.
I don't know how that's going. I'm hoping that Bill Guerin is doing his due diligence,
Yep.
getting him signed because that's your star player.
Yep.
You have to get him under contract. I think he probably has a year left on his deal anyway, but you got to get him signed to an
Yep.
extension.
You know,
Otherwise,
they got one goalie. Basically, they don't have a backup. That
well, the kid from Sweden is supposed to be the next up and coming.
okay.
So Wallstedt. So we'll see what happens with that if he gets a shot at it.
And then we saved the best for last, and that's the Minnesota Lynx.
Lynx. Oh yeah, season's over.
They lost 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Their star player is out. The MVP of the All-Star game is out still, and yeah.
No, we're just joking when we say their season's
What are they?
over.
25 and 10 now or something?
Probably 8 or something. 25 and
8,
7 or
7.
8. So yeah, the season's not over, and I think they'll win the WNBA championship.
If they don't have to go to New York to play.
Well,
You know what
they're
happened
going to end
last
up.
year?
Well, they're not going to. Nobody's going to take home court away from them, so they're going to have. They'll be.
Good.
And it's a 7-game series, I believe. No, before we do go, we do have to mention that the Labor Day shootout's coming up next
Yep.
weekend, and the Northwest Invite, Vern Fricklin Northwest Invite will be next weekend. And I think all 3 champions are coming back. Ryan Rhianen, Joe Ballant, and Paul Granning, I think, are the 3 that won it. Talked to Ryan the other day. He's only played like 5 or 6 times
really?
this summer. But so he doesn't have to qualify because he's defending champ. But he'll come back after not playing that much. He'll probably
Yeah.
shoot
Right, come
par
back,
under. Yeah.
Well, maybe that young kid, Sunville, will.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to handle that if he can play in this or not. I know the men's club was a little different than this one, but maybe he can. I don't know.
Are we talking about age or?
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
don't know how they define it there at the Northwest. But he could play. Andrew Slatton could play if they decide to let these guys in. And,
I hear the golf course is in pretty good shape.
well, it's always, yeah. And so is the Muni, too. I want to give a shout out to the Muni. The Muni's in good shape, too.
Good.
The country club's in good shape. And
One thing nice about the community, you don't lose too many golf balls.
no, you don't, unless you hit it in the Bermuda
The
Triangle there.
yeah. Or catch that train going by.
But hey, I did play the other day and shot a 79.
Good for you.
So
It's back.
yeah,
He's back.
maybe the game is back. But yeah, this show isn't about me. So,
Oh, darn.
but good luck to all the drivers and to all the golfers coming back for the Northwest. It should be a fun weekend. And
Hopefully the weather will hold for the Labor Day and they can get the races in. And
yep. And I have to get out there tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know what it's supposed to be like, but I haven't been out there one time all summer, so I need to get some
62
pictures.
yeah,
Well, I can take the high, but I can't rain out.
yeah.
All right. Well, so for Mike Egan, I'm Gary Gimbetti. We'll see you again on Home Team Advantage.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support. Up North Lettering specializes in embroidery and heat vinyl press applications, along with patches and letter jackets. For more information, call them at 218-966-7850. HPAT would like to thank them for their donation and support. Giving Public Access TV thanks Dustin's Plumbing for their donation and support. They service the Iron Range and neighboring communities, and it's been said, if you need a plumber, he'll take care of you. Give him a call at 218-969-9176.